What is going on, everybody? We're back to playing some more Madden 24 playoffs. And in our opener, last episode, we played the Browns-Texans game where the Texans absolutely blew out the Browns to advance to the second round of the playoffs. Just like in real life. CJ Stroud and Devin Singletary had amazing days. And now we're heading into the late game on the Saturday. My Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Miami Dolphins. So let's get into it. The Chiefs. I didn't actually get a chance to watch this game because I was at work. But I know the Chiefs defense played really well, as always. They always do. Isaiah Pacheco had a good game.
The opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card
Tyreek Hill's return to Kansas City.
It's the Miami Dolphins and the Kansas City Chiefs, and it's coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to chilly, but of course sold-out Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, it's the second game here on this Wild Card Saturday, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
Here we go.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. The intensity level will be off the charts.
Why is Mahomes on special teams? Why is Mahomes on special? He's not.
It's the second of our two games here on this Saturday as Super Wild Card Weekend continues here on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season?
Spy.
Do you turn it loose, or do you tone it down a little bit?
Where's Chris Jones? There he is. I'm going to be Karlaftis. Karlaftis, I know, had a good game.
They haven't seen before.
Tyreek Hill had a touchdown in his return. Other than that, though, I think it was L'Jarius Sneed.
First catch of this wild card game for 1,000-yard receiver.
Either L'Jarius Sneed or Trent McDuffie was locking his ass up all night. Cover 9 show 2.
There for a guy coming off a terrific season, one that saw him have over 100 catches.
And when you have that many catches, that means you're a full part of the offense. And let's face it, he's been as good as anyone in the NFL this year. So figures he's going to play a big role in whether his team can advance in the playoffs.
One Robert Press. I'm happy that my boys pulled it out. I was a little nervous considering how we finished the regular season. I know we finished with a win, but it wasn't looking good. 11-6 is not a good season from the Chiefs standpoint.
So back-to-back
big
runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league.
We pulled it out. I mean, I didn't think Miami was going to win because they play like shit in bad conditions and it was really cold out. Jarrett McKinnon, Brian Cook, Sky Moore, Jody Fortson. Cover 3 crowd.
Here's third and a few inches.
But yeah, proud of my boys. Can't wait for next week. Hopefully I'll be able to watch the game. I think I will be able to watch the game next week. We're either playing well, it all depends what happens with the Bills-Steelers game on Monday. If the Steelers win, we play the Texans, one Robert Press in Kansas City. If the Bills win, we play the Bills in Buffalo. So
yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly.
I'm hoping we play the Bills.
Game, and it's not necessarily the Texans, but the Texans are hot right now.
Cover 3 cloud STR.
And establish the run early.
Second down and 6 now.
Oh, I am not excited for our offseason too.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Got a man and he hits him in stride.
Like I'm about as nervous as I was the year Tyreek was a free agent. What was that, 2 years ago? Was that last year? No, that was last year. Yeah. We just have a lot of defensive guys that are going to be free agents. Our offense is going to pretty much stay the same. It's our defense, though. Hope we get Chris Jones back.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
No sense risking anything there.
Couple two-man linebacker blitz. Steve Spagnuolo's defense. And Matt Nagy's offense. Oh, I hate Matt Nagy, bro. Karlaftis, let's go, Karlaftis. George Karlaftis.
George Karlaftis. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent.
Good shit.
These guys are in advance in these playoffs. They're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there.
Get him again. Nope, he's going to hit Tyreek Hill. 4th and 6, though.
It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
Let's block it.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand,
3-0 Dolphins.
you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition.
Here we go.
But you are letting them know
now it's my
that you
boys.
came to play.
Is this Richie James? Let's go, Richie.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
Oh,
It's a pretty good return.
he almost beat it.
So get this up to the 29.
Here comes my man, straight from Texas Tech, the 2-time MVP, the 2-time Super Bowl MVP, the 2-time Super Bowl champion. Patrick.
Battle-tested, won the division, and earned the home playoff game here in round 1.
Here we go.
But every year they know that a division champion,
The defending
feels
champions.
like, gets beat. They don't want to be that team. They have to avoid the overconfidence
YOLO.
and make sure they play the same way they played during the regular season. Mistake-free and with passion.
Get that, Kadarius Toney. Oh my God! And just like real life, bruh. Why did I throw you the ball? Dagger sit.
2nd and 10.
Come on, Kelsey. Kelsey had a really bad game. I know that. He had like 3 drops, I think. Nice, Kelsey.
It's Travis Kelce. And they get him down.
Let's go. Let's go, Kels. Counter Y.
Clock running here. Under a minute to go now in the first quarter of a 3-0 game. On
Nice.
1st and 10,
Pacheco.
here's Pacheco. And he's going to build his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Counter Y.
That's a really nice job by picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked in terms of
RPO zone read better.
Quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling.
That's the end of the first quarter.
Down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in
The Chiefs don't have any
as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
YOLO! The wire
Play
side.
action. Now it's Mahomes.
Nice. What a grab. Valdez-Scantling.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Their first possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can
hit Rashee Rice or Travis Kelce.
Keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them.
Travis Kelce. Easy.
That they can get it done.
Travis Kelce. I wish he would have scored, bro.
Travis Kelce, a 14-yard touchdown.
Travis Kelce did not have a good year this year. Sorry. Yeah, I know he was like 16 yards away from 1,000 yards, but he did not even have a good year this year. I'm surprised he even made the Pro Bowl.
Because he's absolutely a phenomenal player.
Me personally, I didn't think Kelsey had a good year this year. Mahomes had a decent year. He would have had a better year if his receivers would have fucking held on to the football. The attempt. Kelsey did not have a good year. He had an okay year from his standards.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Braxton Berrios now from his end zone.
I bet on this game too.
Tyreek
Hill scored for me, and Isaiah Pacheco, but I needed Raheem Mostert and Travis Kelce. It didn't work.
And work with me here. Is this overhyped or not? You've got a warm weather team on the road in January, and it's cold. What's the deal?
Yeah,
is that a factor?
It is.
Not a factor?
I think a lot of it depends on the personality of your head coach and how you prepare for things. And some things you just can't prepare for. If you come from a warm weather site, you can't make it cold enough like it is here in this ball game. But what you can do is just tell the guys, dress for the weather, and then play like we always play. And as the game goes along, typically those guys out there playing, you
Cover
warm
9
up
show
enough
too.
that it really shouldn't affect you quite the same way. Now, if that's all you talk about, if you put that in the heads of your players, it'll affect them in a big way.
Wow.
Tua's throw is taken in by Waddle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch in his wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. A run with Mostert up the middle. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Not a lot of
Cover 6
room
invert.
there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Okay.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 49 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Yeah, once more, strong running.
Cover on hold.
Excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Wilson with a first down carry. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive
Cover
goes
6.
on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here we go. Come on, Karlaftis.
Now they'll try and set up the quarterback draw here.
Nice hit.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Nice hit. Karlaftis. 2 sacks.
And Tua is going to be taken down. George Karlaftis. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. They get the sack on the blitz, but it was 3rd and inches. Are you surprised like I am they weren't running the football there?
I'm right there with you. I would have thought it
was kick a field goal.
Quarterback sneak, try and pick up the first down and move on. But instead, I think they thought they could catch him by surprise and maybe hit something deep.
Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute.
Mahomes' helmet fucking got destroyed. I remember that. 83 HP choice.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again. They geared up and took a deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Oh my God.
And he's going to be
Who
brought
was
down.
that?
Back at his own 6-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Get there. Oh my God, bro.
Backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
Just
Now a
fucking
fair
kill
catch
them.
taken just across
Should've killed
midfield,
them,
maybe by a yard or two. A 40-yard punt, no return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10.
How about 2 men?
So good starting field position for him here as they come up
Come on.
1st and 10.
Here we go.
Right at the 50-yard line. From midfield, here's Tua.
Wow.
A quick slant to Hill. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a 1st down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. A short throw there, that's to Smythe, the tight end. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Tua going to throw. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line.
Really? Okay.
The final shot before half toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been
field
playing
goal.
at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Sanders'
7-6.
kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. The second...
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this.
Go Richie. Go Richie.
Goes right side.
Yep. Go Richie. Richie James. Richie James. What a kick return. What a kick return.
96-yard house call on the kick return.
House call, baby.
And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly.
Richie motherfucking James.
It's all about taking words and bringing them to life at halftime. I will guarantee you in their locker room, they talked about pressing the kicking game because you can get an advantage if you do it right, and they just did.
Bang.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And what a job there by all 11 on the kick return. The blocking excellent, the return excellent. The result, 6 points. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Berrios now from his end zone.
Good try.
And a decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
There we go.
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that,
are you serious? That's blocking the passer.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Of course it's roughing the passer. It wasn't roughing the passer, but whatever you say, man.
Well, Charles,
One Robert
we
Press.
talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Couple two-man linebacker
the
blitz.
Safety made the tackle from the 39-yard line. Here comes second down at 6. They'll run the draw with Mostert.
Nice.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on third down. A short throw there. That's to Smythe, the tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. Now a give to Mostert running right. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
End result of that was a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Pick that. Nice. What a pick. Mike Edwards. Let's go, baby.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for them.
What a pick.
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. In search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
Oh, you held on to the ball today.
He's got a man complete, and he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
There we go. Go.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. They juked him. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On first down, Mahomes flushed out right.
Good shit, Rasheed.
It's Rasheed Rice. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Outside zone.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. Down to the 22-yard line.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can
That's a
decide.
touchdown. Kadarius Toney. Oh, Joe Thun's hurt.
Kadarius Toney, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Our left guard, though,
Butker now
Joe
to add the extra point.
Boom. 21-6.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's Kadarius Toney who caps things with a touchdown reception. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. Fighting it out at the 15. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. And out come the Dolphins now. And we'll see if they can bounce
dislocated
back
shoulder
from
will
that
not be able to
last drive in
return. So Nick
particular. They can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
It's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter.
One quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. We're back now in KC.
Coverman show 2.
It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. first down. Tagovailoa.
Oh,
And
wow.
a completion to Wilson.
Okay.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That good for 21 yards
Cover
on the
six
catch
invert.
and run. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line. From the gun, it's Tua. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 15
Cover two,
yards
man.
there on the play as they try to chip away at this 15-point deficit. Tua now on first down. On target over
Oh,
the middle.
wow. That's a touchdown.
Touchdown.
Tyreek Hill.
Dolphins. Tyreek Hill. 30 yards. And the Dolphins get a bit closer. So this now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a one-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you. Kick it here and get back within a score.
All right. Yep, that's what they're
And
going
now
to
in
do.
a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for one here.
All right,
As this gets them
21-13.
back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Oh, Richie, do it again, Richie.
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And now here comes Kansas City. And right now they're just looking for a little more cushion, trying to make this a 2-score game. Points here would go a long way, obviously, to propelling them into the next round.
And this is where the head coach, offensive coordinator, they've had to set a tone all year long about what they do on offense. So most teams want to stay in attack mode, but you have to do it with some bit of caution, don't you? Because you can't come away with no points. You need these points here in order to feel a lot better about where they are in this game.
But this time of the year, playoffs, game of this magnitude, this is what we hope for.
Yeah, it's exactly what we hope for. You want to run your offense cautiously, but not so cautiously that you just give it up.
They do get a couple,
Jet
but they'll be
channels.
left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. To throw, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right.
Get there.
Room here to run. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's a killer because you think you get it absolutely covered, and then he hot puts it out of there and picks up a first down. Drives you crazy as a defense.
You're exactly right. Looked like a for-sure stop on 3rd, and then the tables turn. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
Counter
All
one.
right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Give
RPO
him 3
over,
on the
brother.
run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Come on, Valdez, Scantling. You got to get this,
5 on
buddy.
this play to move the sticks. Got it open man.
Oh, my
It's
God, bro.
Scantling. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. Great job of tackling there to prevent the
Can't hit the
first
field
down.
goal?
One of the toughest skills in football.
66
Open field
yards.
tackling. A lot of times one-on-one against a shifty
I'm gonna try it.
receiver. He got it done in a nice way that time.
And
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And this
Damn
will
it.
stay a 1-score game as the lead holds at 8. But things just got interesting. They try for the long field goal there to salt this one away. They don't get it, and now a little time for the other guys to mount a late drive.
Well, they thought their kicker would put it through the post and
Yeah,
finish
it did.
this one off.
66
I'm sure they
ain't
discussed
nothing.
pooch punting it and letting their defense take over. Well, the defense now has to make it stand up.
oh,
And a comeback may start.
Let's go.
It's intercepted. It's Joshua Williams with a pick. And he will take
Joshua
this one.
Williams.
It's a touchdown.
What a pick to seal it. What a pick. Joshua Williams. A pick on the comeback route. He jumped the comeback route. And let's go, baby. Let's go.
Butker on for the PAT.
Bang.
And the lead is up to 15 now. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded right at the goal line.
Nice hit.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. So Tua and the Dolphins down by 15. Just under 2 minutes to go. And they're in danger of a third straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, Karlaftis.
Here's Tua. Connecting with Hill. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
Tampa 2.
Throwing Tua.
Oh, cool.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, they've certainly had trouble marking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there. Now Tua. That's caught by Wilson. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. Tua.
Oh, wow.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Tua to throw. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Cover 2 men.
Here's 2nd and a yard. Tagovailoa.
Oh, wow, that's a touchdown.
And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for 1 here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation. Yeah. Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here.
Right,
and it's
20.
good, so that will get them back within 1 score.
They're going to do the onside kick.
That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick.
Nice.
And the Chiefs have got it. And with that, they should have a victory as well. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he will have a Chiefs first down. And that's the one that should seal the victory. It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up.
Jet chin wasp.
To throw is Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
A run by Pacheco on 2nd down. And they'll get him down right about the 20.
I'm going to call one more.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now Mahomes.
Oh, thank you.
He's got his target. That's complete. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
HB dive.
It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away.
PA spot.
Back to throw. Mahomes.
Oh.
Corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
And the Chiefs beat the Dolphins 28-20.
As we say so long, everybody. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaughan. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
All right. So yeah, that was the wild card weekend on Saturday. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for Sunday's games. Peace out.